If y'all are wondering why the video is starting like this, it's because I've lost the entire first half of this video and I didn't even realize it. What happened is I was running low on storage on my phone, so I went ahead and uploaded all of the videos I've done so far onto like the editing thing I use, and I hadn't checked on the video in a while, and I was clearing up storage and stuff, so I deleted those original videos that I put into it, and I just checked back on it and it says that it is gone. So it doesn't save the videos onto the app. So I haven't looked. I don't know what I've lost, but I'm gonna play a little bit of catch up in the first few minutes of this just to give y'all information on what I'm doing whenever I start putting the stuff. But yeah, I didn't know that it was 30 minutes of stuff I lost. So yeah, if y'all are confused, if I reference things, I'm gonna try to clear that up when it happens, when I catch it, but if I don't, I'm sorry. Just a little heads up, a lot throughout this video I will do like little mini tutorials for what I'm making. If y'all would like a full tutorial on something, I'll be more than happy to give that to y'all. But yeah, I just give like little mini tutorials. So the granny squares I'm about to show you in the next clip are ones for a cardigan that I'm making for my mom, and she wanted it to be like super colorful and whatnot, and so there's a lot of different colors and stuff, and I had made a lot of them like during the duration of this video, but that footage is gone now. So yeah, those are the squares that I'm showing. So I really don't know the last time that I have worked on this, but it's been like a while because I started my market video in between, so like yeah, here she is. There's all my thing and there's all my yarn. So I'm just gonna kind of get to working and hopefully finish all the squares tonight, so then I can start weaving in ends and sewing together. Or actually I need to figure out the pattern first. Oh, I need to put borders. I forgot about those. Yeah. So I need to finish sewing the squares or crocheting the squares, and then I'll sew the and then I'll crochet the borders on and then sew together, but that's like way ahead. So let me not get ahead of myself here. But yeah, I'm just gonna work on it a bit. Next work in progress video, I'll go into depth on the cardigan whenever I actually continue making it, because I don't want to just like re-splurge it all in this crusty quality because I'm doing this as I'm editing. But yeah. Also, this wasn't one of my WIPs, so it's not in this video, but I also made a crocheted jewelry hanger that I just posted on my shorts. And let me just quickly show it to y'all and then explain how I made it. So here she is, you know, on my wall. And basically what I did is, this is actually my start. So I did a chain of like, I don't know, this is like 24 or something like that. And I used a like 8mm hook and size DK weight, weight for the average, I would say personally. And I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 rows of half doubles. And then I did 1 row of gapped double crochets, and then I did another like 4 to 5 rows of half doubles, and then I did another gap double crochet. And by gap I just mean I did the double crochet, chained 1, and then I skipped a loop and went to the next, put a double crochet, chained 1, skipped a loop, did the next, like that. And then I did 2 rows of half doubles as the end. And I did one for my sister, and for hers I did a single crochet border around the edge, putting 2 stitches into each of the corners, but not for this. But yeah, and then I put a chain of however many you want. It doesn't really matter. This is what mine is. I have no idea how many it is. I couldn't even tell you, but you know, you kind of want to do it to where it'll hang wherever you want it to, because like this is like up high, but I wanted this at kind of like face level, so I made the chain longer. And yeah, these little gaps you can hook necklaces around like this and clasp them, and then you can hang earrings from the top or right here. This is how I put my set. So like this one goes with this necklace, obviously, and then this one doesn't have earring set, but like over here these go with, oh wait, these aren't sets, never mind. My sets are over here, but I've worn them, so I haven't put them up yet. But yeah, and these are just kebab sticks that you can buy from like Walmart, and I think they're cheaper than like getting actual wooden sticks that are meant for this, because you know, I just think it's cheaper. So like this is just a kebab stick that I cut the pointy end off and filed down with a nail file from a set, or from a press-on nail kit from Amazon. So yeah, that's, and then hot glue in the corners, which you can see it on this one just because I didn't really care if you could see it, but like you can make it to where it's not obvious. Or you could use super glue or E6000, you know, just something, some kind of glue in the corners. And so yeah, and I threaded it like in and out, like every stitch, so it kind of like looks zigzaggy on the top. So you go like over one stitch, under one stitch, over, like that. So yeah, there's that. It's been a while, and I mean a while. It's April 6th. Since I've like really worked on anything, and I'm starting to switch gears and begin working on my sister's sweater. So let me get into what I mean by a spiral scrap sweater. I don't know if I explained this at the beginning of the video that I was going to do this, but yeah, we're doing my sister's spiral scrap sweater. So I'm actually wearing mine right now, which is really funny because I didn't mean to when I did this, but this is mine. And basically I looked up a tutorial for a 4-way spiral granny square. As you can see, it starts off with 4, and then I just kind of made it like into a really big square, and then I just made another one for the back, which is completely different colors. I can't really, I'll show it in a minute. And the sleeves, I just did colors back and forth, and this is the color scheme I got for Jocelyn's. So we have like a lot of blues and like greens and tans and some browns. I need to get some more browns, so I'm gonna look through my stash. Well, first let me show you the full front. So this is the full front, and yes, this is completely reversible. So here's the back. It's just, you know, different colors. I did like more of a purpley kind of color scheme for the back, but what I did was I ran like a, like I had a red stream, a brown stream, a purple stream, and then, or no, I had a red stream, a brown stream, and one of these, the purple one, is a cake of yarn that changed colors. I don't know if I have one that I can do for Jocelyn's to use, but that would be really awesome. But basically this like this light color here, this like peachy, well not peachy, but like,
hey YouTube, check out my channel. I'm better. Everyone thinks I'm cheating. You be the judge. Yeah, peace and love. I brought a dog too.
Buster!
Hi,
baby. Anyway, this like, it's not peach, but it's pink color, is a single cake of yarn that I use throughout. The front of it is like the beginning of that, with this like dark purple right here, and it just kind of changes colors throughout. So I'm gonna try to find one in my stash to do for Jocelyn's, but I may not be able to find it. Bye-bye. You like Johnson's? So yeah, let me just go through and show all the colors. So we have this tan color, as I showed. And this is actually from her stash. Oh, I felt something and I was like, that's really weird. I actually started this and I forgot I did. Great. I was just kind of unraveling it. Okay. Here is the start of it that I did not know I did. Okay, well, I just took away about half the tan, so go me. Let's pull out very long strands of these. Anyways, this blue, this is called Spa. This, which I think is more Spa, yeah. And then we have like these little, we got like, so my sister has like friends who know she crochets, so sometimes when they have yarn, they'll give it to her. Well, they had yarn for this thing that they were doing, but it was like they bought like a bunch of little kits of it, so it's just like little things of yarn that I'm gonna put together. And this is a darker, can't really tell, but this is like slightly cool, like a warmer tone. I have this, which I have no idea how to go about using it, but I will find out how to do it for the sake of this. It's, ooh, it's Caron Pantone. Fancy, fancy. And also, like, I don't really know the different things of all of these. Like, some of these might not even be the same, like, composition, but I don't really care, because, I mean, this thing has all different types, but yeah. And also this dark color, and I'm gonna look through my stash again and see if there's anything else I think could complement this. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and restart this beginning, because I don't know, well, I might keep it, because I didn't have like a color to keep through it like I said I was going to, but yeah. And I'll just kind of switch colors randomly. That's what I did here, is I would just like randomly, this red goes from like this color red to like a dark red to like a sparkly red. So yeah, that's just kind of the vibe. And I use a size, I don't remember what size it is, but it's a big hook. Let me show y'all. So this is a size hook I'm using, L. It's a 8mm. And I'm also gonna add this color in here, or like this yarn, which is multicolored, because I think it really matches, and it might be able to introduce more colors into it, because like I like all the blues, but I feel like maybe like a cool toned purple or like a cool green could look really good. I don't know if I have those colors, but now that I've opened the possibility to those being in there, yeah. So I'm gonna restart it and have this be a mainstream color, I think, or maybe, yeah, I think I'll do that and have it be like a steady color throughout until it runs out, that is, because there's not very much. Yeah. Or I might just, you know, I'll like add it in whenever and just kind of keep it as one of the colors in the cycle. Okay, so I'm working on the sweater, and let me just show what it looks like right now. You know, we're making some progress. Hold on, it's kind of like, it warps a little when you first start making it, but this is what it looks like, right? And I decided I'm going to do like a purple, and I don't know if I showed it, but I'm going to do this like multicolored yarn. But anyway, I started using some of that like braid that I showed y'all, and this stuff is so weird. So first off, I had to like untie the little end piece, and it came out in like a little like chunk like this. And when I began to unravel it, it's like there was a part that like broke it in half, and I'm not sure if it was cut and that's just what happened, but it's so weird that it's done like this, because it's kind of hard to like, just gonna pull it back through because I'm not using it yet, this piece yet, but it's so weird. I don't know who would do yarn like this. I don't know if this is for color work or something, where it be needed for it to be in these chunks, because like on the thing it doesn't say specifically that that's like what it is, but it's all the same color. Like I think these are typically used for different colors for, you know, color work, because it shows each one of them, but they're exactly the same. So like, what is the point in having it built like this just to be annoying? I don't see the point. And I have to like tie it if I don't want it to do this, because look, this is what it looks like whenever you try to roll it out of the little like circle thingy, because it's a pain to try and use it as it's in its circly form. So I tried to roll it, which also was a pain. So yeah, I'm just going to put the little tie back on it that I pulled off because I do not want to have to deal with a tangled up mess. But yeah, if y'all know why it's like this, please let me know. I would love to know the answer as to why this thing is so funny looking. But yeah, we just gonna tie her back. Do a light little double knot so I can undo it. Boom. Okay, oh. Okay, this isn't an update or anything, but I just, okay, so y'all know how I said, like, I found, like, not I found, but my sister got, like, these little, like, things from kits. It also came with itty bitty skeins. Look how cute it is. It's just a little skein of yarn, and there's so many of them. I don't want to use them, but, like, I know that it'll be good to use them because, like, that's what yarn is here for, and I need to stop thinking I can't use yarn just because it looks cute. But, like, look at the little baby skeins. Ah! Anyways, I'm going to use some of these. Right now, well, now it's an update, but what I do is I, like, plan out the colors and go ahead and roll them into balls for the, like, 4 colors. So, like, here's this one. It's got multiple colors, you know, within the layers. Here's another color. This one, it's this and it's purple, and then there's blue under it. This one has, like, 3 different colors in there, and I, like, kind of, like, preset it to where I don't have to worry about color changing, because it's, at least for now, it's already done. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm doing the next color set, and it's, like, the brown tone, and I'm going to use these. And these, which I actually might just put with the tan because of the color. And then this, yeah. Just want to give y'all an update and say how I keep on making more work in progresses. So I'm about to start. Did I already talk about this? I don't know. Also, don't know what my dad's watching. But anyway, I'm, like, crocheting over a cowboy hat for some of my friends. I think I did already talk about this, and I literally made that video, like, a few hours ago. Whatever. My brain's smushy, okay? But yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. But I keep on making, like, works in progresses for myself, you know? And one of my other friends asked me if I could, make her a cardigan, and I was like, yes! Yes! I love... The thing I don't get about some people who crochet, they're like my friends and everybody keeps on asking me to make stuff. Like, when people ask me to make stuff, it makes me feel so good because, like, they have trust in my ability to make them something that they'd like, because usually what I'll do is I'll just be like, okay, so you want it to be like these kind of colors and you want it to be what, and then I just roll with it. Like, I'll send them a color palette, and I'll be like, so, how's this look? Like, last year, I crocheted somebody who I wasn't even really friends with. Like, I hadn't even met her, but it was one of my best friend's girlfriends, and she was like, do you think you could make me a crochet top? Because she was, and, like, I just winged it, and she loved it. That was the first time I ever crocheted a top for somebody other than myself and family. So that was just, like, the way she loved it. Like, I was like, ah. I was so happy. But it makes me happy to make other things for other people. And I don't know, I see people in the crochet places be like, my friend asked me to make them this, and they said they'll buy the yarn. They don't understand. And I'm like, if they bought me the yarn, that's a plus. Because if people ask me to make them something, I take it as a gift. Like, I'm like, that is your gift from me to you. Like, because I don't really buy gifts for my friends, because, I don't know, I'm just not very much a gift-giving person. It's not because I, like, don't like them enough to get them a gift, because I will get them gifts because I love giving gifts, but, like, I just contradicted myself. I meant, like, I like giving people things. I can never shop for people because I find that so hard to, like, know what they like enough to spend money into something I know they'd like. Like, it stresses me out. But I love, like, actually giving them things if I know what they like, you know? So whenever they ask me to crochet them stuff, I'm like, that's my gift to them. But I also always, like, like try to find them something else, because is it just me, or do y'all find it embarrassing to crochet people things as gifts? Like, I don't know, I like, even though people, like, I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you crocheted me this, because I'll crochet people roses and stuff for like Valentine's Day, and they're like, you made this and you're giving it to me, and I'm like, yeah, but I always feel like it's kind of like embarrassing, because like, oh, she couldn't go out and buy her friends stuff, she had to make it because she doesn't have money. Like, that's how I always feel like it is, even though I know people like cherish and love something handmade over something store-bought. So I don't know, I've always had that notion. Yes, it is the same day, and I know I've gone through like 400 bajillion outfit changes in one video, or at least I'm doing 2 videos, and I've had different outfits like every single time I video one for the videos. Anyway, I finished the front panel. Here she is. Trying to get a good view. I'll stand up in a second, but how I ended off is well, I go to like the stitch markers where I'd put them to where I need to increase, and I just do the increases, and then I do double crochet and then half double crochet into the next, and then a single crochet and then a slip stitch, and then boom, front panel done. I just have to do the back panel, duh. And I have lots of yarn left, so I'm in no worry here. I was actually worried some of these I might run out, and I might run out of a few of them and be stuck with like 3 colors, which is what happened with like this one. I had only like 2 colors of each category that I was working with. But yeah, so excited to be partly done now. And I love that purple. I'm gonna like the little pop of purple. I wasn't sure if I would like it when I first put it in there, but I love it. And I know y'all are probably wondering how it's supposed to be like a sweater, but it curls. It like eventually falls out, but you have to sew it together for it to do that. So I'm not fully finished. I still am gonna do double crochets around the whole thing. Like this purple here, that's a double crochet border. I'll do that. Okay, this is irrelevant to the projects I'm currently working on, but on my little whiteboard, I have the fall colored sweater, and it's a sweater using this colorway right here. Well, I'm scrapping that, and I'm gonna be doing something else with it. So yeah, I think, you know what, I'll consider it this video. So now I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna make this like, I'll put a tutorial in my playlist, but it's like a 70s looking like cardigan kind of thing, where it like comes down the front, it's a little tie, and it has bell sleeves. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, and the reason I'm gonna put it in this video is because technically it is a work in progress. I'm just frogging it and restarting, but I'm still gonna put it in here. And also, I'm sorry if y'all don't like how I jump around, but this is kind of just naturally how I work my projects. So I thought, like, I'm thinking like to leave it as is instead of grouping them, because I want it to just kind of simulate how I jump from project to project. Unless y'all don't like that, and then I'll start putting it in like, here's one project, here's another project. But I prefer more of like a chronological kind of thing. But that's just me personally. So it's a few days after that, and I found out that basically majority of my video was lost, and I have yet to go back and see what I missed, because honestly I really don't want to know. So yeah, I'm working on the cowboy hat. Here's a progress right now. I'm hoping to have it done soon. But yeah, I'm like, I like just don't even like thinking about the fact that I lost all of that footage. It was it was like 30 minutes worth. And I don't even remember what I talked about because I made it so long ago that I don't remember what I started with and what I talked about. So yeah. Like, I think it erased the entirety of talking about the cardigan I'm making for my mom. So yay. And the thing is like, this video is gonna be like all over the place because I'm like y'all found out about the lost footage at the beginning, but now I'm talking about it toward the end of the video because it has to be after I talk about the cowboy hat. So I apologize to y'all for this video. Yeah, sorry. I finished. So here she is in all of her glory. The bottom looks a little crusty, but it works and it is what it is. But yeah, here it is. I have a bun on, so it's a little. I promise it's cute. I ran into one minor occurrence where I started decreasing to like wrap on the edges, but then I didn't account for the fact that the front wasn't, so like I had to course correct, so now the front is like pulled taut and I don't know how to feel about it, but it's really cute and it works. I think that's all that matters. So yeah, now I'm gonna work on my other friends, and here's her color scheme. She wanted like a bluey green. So what I did is I pulled from my temperature blanket leftover yarn, and I'm just gonna not do the scrap blanket I'm not gonna do the temperature sweater that I talked about, because I think this is more important use. So this is my inside color, and then it's followed by this green, and then this blue, which is like a greeny blue, and then this dark blue. So yeah, that's the color scheme that's gonna be for my other friend. And yeah, I'll show that process. I've made the inside for the 5 grannies, and that's all I've done so far on that. And also, no judge, I super glued down like the top part to make it to where it like stayed in like the little ridge part, and I also like super glued the sides because I thought that would be the best course of action. And it was, because fabric glue wouldn't have stayed, because I would have had to press it down or like put something on it, and then that could have led to it like smushing out or something. So like just hot glue was the best solution, even if you may not think that. But yeah, I hope she likes it, even though she will love anything. Even if I made her something that looks like hot garbage, she would love it. But I'm not giving her hot garbage, obviously. But yeah. So I am outside because it feels really nice out, but I wanted to go ahead and show off the final project of this video, which is another cowboy hat, and this one's from my other friend. And she wanted like a bluey green, so I went ahead and did like a ombre. I swear, I have not had a single car drive by, and the second I come outside, back and forth. Anyway, so yeah, I made this and I finished it today. If y'all would like a pattern, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to give one out. This is what it looks like. Well, I don't even need to do a pattern. I'll just show you. So, how it works. 4.25 crochet hook, millimeter crochet hook. I think it's like an H maybe, something like that. An H or an I don't know. but that's in American terms. And I used 4 DK weight yarn. Like, it's like the typical stuff you'll get at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's is the average. It is recommended that you use a 5mm hook with this. That's what it'll say, but I wanted these to be a little bit smaller of squares, so that's why I did it the size I did. But you do a 5-row granny square for here, and you want to do it as your outside solid color. And then you do a 4 to 5 row half granny square, or like triangle granny square, whatever you want to call it. I did 4 with the first one and then 5 with this one, just because I wanted to see how they differed. But I think they're about the same, so you could do either. And then these are also all, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a dingbat. Did I say 5 rows? Of course I did. No, 4 row, 4 row, and this could be 3 or 4 rows, either works. These are all 4 rows. So you have a total of 6 4-row granny squares and then 1 half granny square. And so for 5 of them out of the 6, I do the different colors, and then the top one I do a solid color. But you can do this color up here too. I just chose to do it the way I did it. And then I do a row of half doubles, or no, I do a row of doubles around the bottom of this part, like under all the grannies after I sewed them. And then I do a slip stitch around it to secure it down, but you don't necessarily have to do that, but that's just what I do to tighten it to the base. And then I start doing double crochets, and I just increase. To be honest, I increase kind of randomly. Like, you'll see I did 2 increases here, and then a bunch of not, and then increase. And I just kind of do whatever feels right. And then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of random increase. And this is with a Hobby Lobby base hat. So I do 7 rows of random increasing with double crochet. And then I do, on this one I did 2 rows of decreasing. Like, I did a decrease per stitch. So every 2 stitches became 1. And that's how I sucked it up around the rim. So yeah, that's how I did this one. This one came out much cleaner than my previous one. So sorry to my friend who I gave that to, but it looked good. But I also used a little bit of hot glue to secure this part down, because it doesn't like naturally just stay, because it wants to just stretch over. So like, I put hot glue piece here, right here, up here, and then I did it on the divots on the side, just so it really kept that cowboy hat shape. And then there is a little bit of taunt pulling here, and I'm not really sure how to like go about getting rid of that. What I'm thinking maybe is to do increase throughout here and throughout here in these parts, but then leave these normal. But this also does that, like, you see how it's, so I'm not exactly sure how to go about like trying to fix that. Maybe I need to do more rows of not decrease, but you know, it is what it is, and I think it looks really good the way it is. But yeah, here's my little how-to to make them. And then also you could attach like little strings to the sides to like give it like the cowboy hat strings, but I didn't really want to do that, so I didn't. So yeah, there's how you do this. Okay, so y'all are about to get real confused because I'm about to give the ending of the video, and then I'm going to reference hats, the cowboy hats I haven't started yet, and that's because I actually filmed this part before I did the cowboy hats, because I didn't think I was going to put the cowboy hats in this video. I thought I was just going to end it, but this was also, I think, before the footage was lost, so I assumed this was a big enough video. But then when I found out all the footage was gone, I went ahead and continued with projects so they could be a fuller video. Okay, if you're checking the time of the video right now and you're wondering how is she supposed to be wrapping up all these projects in like a few minutes, and that's because I am not. I'm just going to leave the video here, even though I said I was going to complete them. I want to be able to get videos out without having to stress about like actually finishing the projects, but like I feel like I got a good start on a lot of them in this, so that's just where I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to have those finished soon. And I'll of course make a video about when I'm continuing it, but like, I don't know, it's just something about it's kind of stressful. I've started on my friend's cowboy hats. Here's like what I've got of one of them. I need, of course, add more rows. Yeah, thanks for watching. And let me know if y'all think, would y'all prefer me to like give like a good bit of months in between each video and have me actually complete the project, or just like post like every other month, or like try to post a little bit more often and just the videos not be where I'm finishing the project? Just let me know which y'all would prefer. Also, it's April 28th if y'all are wondering. Just now editing it, and it's June 15th. And I have barely done any work on anything because I've been really stressed out about school and stuff, and I just haven't had time, you know? But this upcoming week is my last week, so I should be able to start doing more after that and getting more videos. So, yeah.